Hi, in this tutorial, we will see how to run the UML to CORBA transformation. The tutorial also introduces the CORBA template model, which you can use to create UML model that contains the CORBA content. You can use the UML to CORBA transformation to generate CORBA IDL code from the UML model elements, packages, or models. Let's start by creating a model project. Type a model name and click Next. And then select the CORBA model template from the general category and provide a file name. Now the model is created. Before working further with the CORBA template model, let's create a transformation configuration file. The transformation configuration defines the details of the transformation, such as type, name, source model, and target container. Now the transformation configuration and the target container are created. Next, if you don't see the command for creating components in the Add UML context menu, ensure that the UML component capability is enabled manually. To enable the UML component capability, you must go to the Model Properties page and select the option to customize the UI visibility for this model. Then enable the UML component capability under the UML element building blocks. Now you can view the component option in the context menu. Here is some information about the CORBA template model that you might want to read. Now let's start renaming and organizing the structure of the CORBA model template to create our own UML models with CORBA elements. Naming authority component will store the UML elements that define the model. Rename the default interface to Translation Library. The registration authority enumeration will contain the literal strings that define the definition language type for the naming authority component. We'll use visual representations of model elements to aid our modeling design. Visual editing shows you the state of your model at a glance and makes it easy to add elements such as classes and attributes. You can visualize an element by clicking the element in the Project Explorer view and dragging it into the diagram. Use the action bar to add attributes to your class. Let's create a class named AuthorID and apply the CORBA structure stereotype to it. The AuthorID class is now set to generate a CORBA struct definition in the IDL output file when you run the transformation. Now you add a property of type CORBA primitive string to the class. Add another class called qualified name to the model and apply the CORBA structure stereotype to it. Let's add two attributes to the class and apply type properties for the same. We'll now implement the translation library interface by adding operations. After adding operations, add the parameters for each of the operations. The model is complete, all elements are defined and stereotypes are applied, and you are ready to run the CORBA transformation on the model. Go to the Transformation Configuration tab and click Run. To view the output, switch to the Java or C++ perspective. Expand the target project and open the IDL file that has the same name as the UML component. The transformation ran successfully. The IDL file contains the CORBA ideal definitions of each CORBA element in the UML model. This ends the tutorial. Thank you for watching.